Hi, Ms. Prokosky. This is Mrs. Shaw calling. I'm calling regarding my daughter, Megan. Yeah, the reason I'm calling is because I've noticed that she continually goes out late. She's been partying, she keeps smoking marijuana. She recently told me that she was going to quit, and she keeps saying it, but I know she hasn't quit. Yeah, I was wondering if you can talk to her sometime this week. Okay, yeah, she does know that I'm asking you to talk to her, and she said that's fine because she does want to come in and talk to you. Okay, so you'll call her in sometime this week? Okay, thank you. Bye.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
My name is Mrs. Prokosky. I'm the school psychologist here on campus. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good? I'm good, thanks. So your mom called me. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, before we talk though, I just want to let you know that whatever you say is just between you and me, unless you let me know that you want to hurt yourself or others. In that case, I would have to tell someone else, but other than that, whatever you say is just between us in this room.
Cool.
Okay? Okay. So mainly I want to hear about your situation and your concerns. I know your mom called me, but I kind of want to hear your side of the story and your concerns.
I don't really have any concerns. Like, I don't think that there's any problems right now, but I know my mom feels like there's a problem with me smoking too much, and my boyfriend.
Smoking marijuana, right?
Yeah.
Just to clarify. Okay.
Yeah, I do smoke marijuana quite a bit.
Okay.
And so my mom has a problem with that, and then also my boyfriend recently has said that I've been smoking a lot more than I used to.
Okay. So at least two people are concerned about this, your mom and your boyfriend.
Yeah, they are.
But I wonder, what have you noticed about yourself? Is there anything about your smoking that concerns you?
I guess I have been smoking more. I used to smoke just like on the weekends, and now I smoke almost every day, if not every day.
Almost every day. Okay.
And lately, I've been forgetting stuff. Like, the other night, I went and hung out with friends, and I drove them all home, and then in the morning I woke up and I didn't remember driving them home. Like, I know I did because I drove them there, but I totally forgot that I had driven them.
Okay.
That made me feel pretty terrible.
Yeah. Okay, that made you feel terrible in what way?
I feel like I put them at risk if I'm driving under the influence. And normally I think I'm okay, but if I forget even getting home, that's scary.
Yeah, I can see how that would be pretty scary, waking up the next morning and not knowing how you even got home.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so when you stop to think about it, there's several things that you've noticed. That you've been smoking a lot more lately, right? Maybe you've been posing a harm to yourself or your friends by driving home and not even realizing what you're doing, maybe?
Yeah.
And you say you've been forgetful more?
Yeah. I study sometimes. You know, I get really high and then I study for class, and I go to class and I completely forget what I've studied. And just like nights in general recently, like I just will hang out with my friends and I'll black out.
Okay. Does this seem serious to you?
No, I mean, no, it's never really caused a major problem, so not really.
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, like marijuana you don't get addicted to it. It doesn't cause any like big problems. You don't hear people getting in like accidents or like dying from smoking weed, you know?
Right. Well, marijuana can be not necessarily addicting, but you can become dependent on it. And did you know that people actually do go to rehab for marijuana use and dependence?
No, I didn't know.
That happens. And I do know that there are some other health concerns related to smoking marijuana, like bronchitis or emphysema, and I know like longer term lung cancer. So those are some things that are affected with smoking marijuana, just so that you have that in your mind.
Wow.
Maybe something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So tell me, what are some things that you like about smoking marijuana?
It's fun. It's like we can just hang out and chill and be funny. Everything is funny when I'm high. I feel like it is just such a good time.
Okay. What are some things that you don't like about smoking marijuana?
I get in fights with my boyfriend and my mom.
Okay.
All the time. My boyfriend does not want to be around me if I'm smoking and stuff, and that's hard because I like seeing him. And my mom yells at me all the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can see how that's pretty confusing. Like on one hand, you're having fun and with your friends and stuff, but on the other hand, this is negatively affecting your relationship with your mom and with your boyfriend.
It is confusing because I feel like, yeah, I totally love doing it, and then it's totally bad for like so many aspects of my life that are important.
Right. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, or 0 to 10 actually, how important is it for you to change this behavior at all? Is it 10 being very, very important, 0 being not important at all?
I guess I'd be at a 6 because when you tell me that there's like health risks and, you know, when I think about it with forgetting stuff and putting my friends at risk, I shouldn't be doing that. That's not cool at all.
Right. Okay. Why are you at a 6 and not a 0?
Mainly because I feel bad if I am that kind of person. I don't know if I've said something stupid or done something stupid when I'm high, if I've called my boyfriend and we've gotten in a fight and I just don't remember. I just don't want to be that kind of person.
Right. So maybe you're feeling a little bit kind of guilty or...
Yeah, I definitely recently have been feeling really guilty about it, especially with my mom because we've been getting in so many fights.
Okay. Now, on that same scale, 0 to 10, how confident are you that you could change this behavior if you wanted to? 10 being very confident and 0 being not confident at all.
I think only like a 5 because I've tried to change in the past or like stop smoking so much in the past, but look at me, I'm here smoking more than I ever have before.
Right.
So probably a 5.
About a 5. Okay. Well, think about this. If you did quit, what is the best thing that could happen if you did quit?
The best thing that could happen like in like 5 months from now or a year from now, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Whatever you think.
Okay. Maybe in like a year from now, I would be hanging out with different friends more, like older friends, and not the people I hang out with now, because they're the people that I smoke with and stuff. Me and my boyfriend would be good. No fights. We'd be all lovey. And then me and my mom could like actually sit down and have dinner together without her like hating me.
Right. Okay, so it seems important to you to fix these relationships with your boyfriend and your mom, and things could be better maybe if you stopped smoking.
Yeah, I think those things would definitely be better if I stopped smoking.
Okay, so what is the worst thing that could happen if you don't quit smoking marijuana?
Well, kind of like what you talked about, I could definitely get cancer one day, which I didn't know. I could get in a car accident, like driving home with my friends if I continued to drive and smoke and stuff. Oh man. My boyfriend could break up with me and that would be like the end of my world. My mom could be pissed, even more pissed, and I could have to deal with her more. And, you know, now that we talk about it and I think about it, I feel like there's so much bad that could happen. I just never even realized before.
Well, I think it's great that you're realizing all these things that could happen if you didn't change this behavior.
But, like, I've tried to quit before, and it wasn't really that easy for me, so, like, what can I do? I feel like I want to stop smoking so much. But I don't know what to do. What do I do?
Well, I have some ideas, but I'm wondering, what do you think you could do to change?
I guess I could quit going over to my friend's house after school and not like, because then I wouldn't be smoking so much. I could stay at home and like do work and stuff. So I guess I could quit smoking as much. I don't think I can just like quit cold turkey and just like never be stoned again a day in my life. I just don't think that'll happen.
So you think it would be kind of a gradual cutback maybe?
Yeah, I think gradually I could cut it back, and I think like I could maybe smoke like once a week. I think as long as I give myself like once, I'll be okay. So maybe like once a week.
Once a week, you think you could cut down? Okay, let's go back to the confidence scale now. Before you said you were a 5, where would you say that you're at right now on the scale?
Like a 6 or a 7.
Like a 6 or 7? Okay, so you've gone up after this conversation, but you're still not at a 10, so you're maybe a little bit reluctant to change still?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think about all the good times that like I've had and I could keep having. I have so much fun when I'm smoking, and like I said, I really don't feel like I have a problem. But then when I weigh it against my boyfriend breaking up with me and my mom being mad at me, I mean, that's my family. I don't,
Right.
you know, I feel like I have to change.
Okay. Well, you don't have to. I think it's something that you would have to want to do. Do you want to change?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm really glad that you want to change, and I think this is something that you can work on within the next week, maybe cutting down the smoking. And would it be okay if we meet again next week to talk about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can call you out of class on Wednesday, if that's all right, and we can talk.
Okay, Wednesday works.
Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.